legacy that went down in some remote system during the war. This is exactly the score I've been waiting to find.
Infiltrating a pirate
I need to contact
organization.
Carter to let him know it's time to get off this rock. He'll have the mining details slip into the utility closet in the ventilation room.
Checking out an old
That's where we'll
prison.
dig.
I can't imagine being stuffed down
Not
that
up.
lot. Horrible.
Right to the armory. Carter mentioned that security keeps rotating codes on all the terminals in the lock, so we'll have to coordinate this carefully. For now, we'll continue using his locker in the showers area as a drop point for the code to the utility closet. By this time,
100 years old.
I should be out of this dump and uploading those creds into my account.
Delgado was right. Criggs must have hit the Galbank transport and stashed away the money.
Okay.
Okay, Carter.
I swear,
Confirming
I
that the
am
latest
never
code to
putting
the
ice in
utility room
this.
is
Ever again.
486111071. The mining crew tells me it'll take them a week to cut through the ice, so I'm giving you that long to square your end of the plan. When the tunnel reaches the armory, I'll get my people to start a riot. When you hear the fireworks go off, get your ass to the shuttle bay. We'll get one shot at this. If we play our cards right, this gets us one step closer to that fortune that went down with the legacy. We report any of this to the guards. Well, you know what'll happen.
Right. Opening the door.
Was this an armory? Looks like they cleared this place out.
Sure does look like that, doesn't it?
Well, well, what do we have here? Give me a sec. This ought to come in handy.
I don't really love you having that, but
All right, let's keep moving.
could give a long barrel. Why not? Happening a little right now. That's fine.
While we're picking through the trash, we might as well grab some good stuff for ourselves.
Nothing here. They pick through everything.
You're slowing us down!
I ain't slowing you down. Well, in a way I am, but not the way that you're trying to tell me. Alright. That protection regen. I'm curious. So it's gotta be this and this. That's the only way you're gonna... How am I supposed to do anything? Doesn't make any sense. It's just undoable. I feel like I'm missing like a mechanic lock picking because of that. I don't like him having that weapon. He's been very treacherous.
Eyes up! Incoming! Was hoping for a fight.
It's a lot of things. People in this prison have a lot of money. It's a little crazy. A lot of them have lockpicks too. Anything that resembles that. That's kind of... In fact, it's exactly that, I think. And bam. Yep. Okay, so I think it's one of the ones. And that one, I think, had multiple ways to solve it.
And here I thought we were going to be doing something.
I gotta look this up. So you use a 2-slot pick on a ring with 3 holes. Maybe. I'm pretty sure I've seen ones that just couldn't be solved. like reading, trying to figure it out. See if anybody else has run into it. Did you pick? Everybody has lockpicks here for some reason. The warden's office. Ooh, it's extremely cold.
Looks like this was the warden's office. They built an office right next to the shuttle bay for quick escapes, I bet. Smart.
I feel like the smartest thing to do, something like this. Maybe, no, there's no way. There's no way this works. It's gotta be this and that. Kick out through the fit. Dunzo.
Intercom near the window. Took long enough. Look out the window. I'm over here. I hope you found something because I am getting sick and tired of this place. I knew it! Everyone said I was out of my mind!
Yup, that's right. It was a team effort all the way. We...
That madness? Tell him to shut up so I can think.
Yeah, sorry, Del. You go right.
Okay. I'm looking at schematics for the lock. And I don't, but I can open the outer doors to the shuttle bay. According to the schematics, there is an then it's just a quick run across the ice to my ship. Don't worry about your ship. I will send some people down to get it. You? Yeah, sure, and I wish gold coins would... Now, if wishing time is over, maybe you'd be... Okay. Let me... Shuttle bay activated. Ignition. Yup. It's got it. Might take a while, though. You have done a hell of a job, Rook.
Hey, look, what? Cool. Look, about all that killing Delgado stuff. Yeah, of course, don't. Now, let's get the heck out of here.
Alright, maybe he's turning a leaf. Because the hat is back. No, not these things. rifle worked a little hilariously against the bug.
So there I am.
Alright. Now what?
You looking to start something? Because I'll finish it.
I'm only stationed on the key until the heat dies.
There you are.
It's about time.
Not now, neighbor. Well, you said? That's it? Just months late. After losing so much of our crew. Well, I'll be damned. Legacy wasn't referring to Crix's fortune. It's the name of an actual ship. A Galbank transport, probably loaded with...
Never heard any stories about a Gal Bank ship going down.
No, neighbor. Think. If Galbank covered it up, and over time... Okay, this changes things. Now,
Or treasure hunting with pirates.
well, that is not necessary. Let us start with what we know. It was a Galbank ship, which means the company is going to have records of where it went. Neighbor, weren't you working on a deal with Rokov? Something about a...
Are you serious? I've been...
Ay, Dios mío. Will you shut up about your score and think for a second? That Starliner has a Galbank VIP suite aboard.
Which means a Gal Bank exec will be aboard. We grab their credentials and get ourselves into the Gal Bank archives. Holy shit, that might actually work. I'll send a message.
Pack your bags, Rook. And since you've earned it, take this gun with you. Might come...
Legendary pistol, the Keel Hauler. That sounds neat.
Good. Because Neighbor and I are too well known to walk around the Starliner. I need you to board that ship. Make up. You'd better. Oh, before you leave, I wanted you to know that I took what you said about Mathis. We'll see. That's it then. Next up, and remember, Rook.
Hey, Rook, before you head out, I need to have a word with you. Meet me at the last note.
Hell of a job you did down there, Rook. Hell of a job.
Now I gotta speak to Mathis, who's underneath me. I do want to figure out where my...
Every time I see
where
Ramsey
merchants
smile, I
are
wonder
here.
what you could be.
Shot a few bullseyes at the ranch today. That's worth buying myself a drink.
Those, if you want to pad that account of yours, the mission boards are the way to do it. If you need credits, you know where to find me.
I think I'm almost there.
I used to work for a megacorp.
Or a monkey.
If it's hard to find, hey.
Okay. Rare particle beam pistol. I'd give it a try. I'm not interested in that as much. That. I do like lawgivers, but I like my rifle more. Not digipix. Okay. I do need to drop my resources off in my ship.
Don't miss me too much.
Not as bad.
Hey, I wanted to thank you one last time for... If you would have found out what I was planning, well, I don't even want to think of... I appreciate that. And look, if you ever need anything, an extra gun or what...
As long as you don't shoot us while you're back there, I think we'll get...
You just, you know...
The fleet protects our home.
There you are. All right, look. I've been lining up a score with that. I'm not about to let a payday slip through my fingers. I'm about to tell you. Volkov's been tipping me off about some kind of bullshit charity event that the Siren of the Stars is hosting. At the event, they're gonna give away something called Earth Savior Award, which is worth. So it's simple. While you're on the Siren, swiping those Gal Bank credentials, no. Dombrowski's only aboard to use the Gal Bank VIP. I'm sure he'll be there partying with the other spoiled brats. And I'd prefer to have the money that award's worth in my account. Look, you can make all the jokes and excuses you want. But if you don't, either way, I get my money.
Unless you plan to walk away empty-handed, she really isn't giving us a choice.
Then it's settled. All right, Rook, we're done here. Now. Because that's exactly what you are. Beneath all of that inexperience. So get used to hearing that word. Until you earn your stripe. We'll talk later.
Oh man, this I think I have to get back to my ship. I do want to go back to my ship.
You know, I've always wondered, if someone made a mess on this station, would anyone even notice?
Probably not.
In the fleet, you either put up, shut up, or die.
Look, shut up or die.
UC will never crush the fleet.
Gross. What about my ship? Where's my ship? My God. This is done. Okay. Hold on. This is so gross. This thing has an engine and a grav drive. That's it. I need to go to Cheyenne. I need to switch over to my ship. The ship I was using. The Ranger ship. I believe I have a friend over here. Where is he? You're actually inside your thing? Wow. Hey, you.
Okay, no problem.
I have to get into my cargo hold. Oh, yeah. Jeez. Oh, no. Cool. Skill points. Increase critical chance with non-automatic ranged weapons by 3%. It'd be pretty good. Range when shooting without aiming. One enemy within 25 meters that damages you. Not bad. Marksmanship, critical chance, sounds good. Rapid reloading doesn't sound bad. Haven't even seen a Class B ship. I'm not sure I need a Class C ship already. I think I want critical. Okay. Gotta jump halfway across the galaxy. Gotta report back.
Once we get rid of all the pirates.
You're back. Frankly, it's because we've never... The last agent I sent to infiltrate the Crimson... Even with our best intelligence equipment, we can pick up local communications chatter and use long-range scans to see where you travel. But when we get too close, we not only expose ourselves to an attack, then things are moving forward.
Nice job, Rook.
I was certain we'd fool Delgado, but never. She's a sharp one. Overcoming her scrutiny is no small matter. Did you discover anything worth reporting yet? Legacy. Wait a moment. Are you telling me Delgado may have actually located Crix?
Excuse me, Commander. Did you say... Please tell me you aren't seriously going to give that any credence.
I'm holding tangible confirmation of the word legacy attached to Crix's name. That's too much of a coincidence to...
I suppose it's possible, sir. Intelligence picked up a bit of chatter on that subject. We assumed it was some sort of tall tale or a story to attract recruits to their... Well, let's find out if Delgado's chasing Go. Let me see what we have here. Nope. There are no records of a Gal Bank transport named the Legacy in the database. What do you think, sir?
I think there's no record because Gal Bank is hiding something. Delgado's no fool. If he risked his own neck to get that information... What's your next move? Clever, Delgado. Very clever. If I were in your... We can't let Delgado get his hands on what could potentially turn out to be the largest haul of credits the Crimson...
Maybe I should head out to New Atlantis, sir. I could press the Gal Bank execs for information.
No. Let's allow this to run its course. We have our agent here feeding us. There's more to this than just finding the location of the transport. Jasper Crix was clever. For some reason, he never got there. Because the Crimson Fleet would be a totally different adversary, and Crix wouldn't have disappeared years ago. Even if they hid the money with that damn human computer Shinya Voss, our forensic accounting people would have found that data. No. The Crimson Fleet are in dire shape right now. They haven't seen that much currency, well, ever. It's imperative that you do. If the Crimson Fleet gets its hands on a transport full of currency, it would be disastrous for the settled systems. I need you to do whatever you can to bring us more information. For God's sake, don't kill anyone on that Starliner. Both dismissed.
I bet operations on the key.
Interesting. Where am I going? Oh my gosh, I get so lost in these menus all the time, I swear. I don't know why. It's just not intuitive. I don't even hail it.
About time you showed up. All right, Owen. I've been trying to get Delgado's attention for, oh, I don't know, 3 years now. And what? Then out of nowhere, just when Neva and I are closing in on a huge score of our... Yeah, I figured you'd say something like that. Just another one of Delgado's. So Neva's message said you were... Was that all she sent you here to do? Or was there something else you were sent here to steal? Don't play games with me. We both know pinging a message back and forth. We're supposed to be working together on every part of this. Oh, really? I can't believe she's trying to cut me out. Without me, the award never would have ended up. I spent months manipulating the Duran Preservation Society to hosting their gala. I had to arrange the event to make sure that the award was aboard the ship. When I got a message about Dubrovsky, I assumed she'd be tagging along to steal the award. She told you to hold that. Fine, I'll help. But you're doing all the legwork. You know? Anyway, we'll get to that later. First, we have... So why are you targeting a Gall Bank exec anyway? Oh, I see. We're playing. Well, you might as well turn around and hop back aboard your ship because...
Like him or not, he's the Siren's captain, so his assistance is going to be...
Well, well. It appears we have... I don't want money. I want back. That's a disturbing way to put it. Dombrowski's a full-timer aboard the Siren of the Stars. Probably, fortunately, a siren is hosting to get what you need. You go.
Oh god. I'd rather hunt down Varun's zealots than mingle.
Yeah, well, lucky for you, it's not black. This card will allow you to access the Starview Vault. If you need my help, I'll be ready. Head inside and mingle with the crowd. No one likes them both. He's a VIP executive, or he backstabbed like. Well, you better learn. Oh, there's one last thing. Trident equips all of their starliners with the latest acoustic threat detection. Meaning that you lose patience and kill anyone aboard the ship, security will be alerted and all hell will break loose. Anyway, I suppose that... As long as you remember that I'm getting paid my cut. What's the status? Okay, then let me point. Her name's Sheila Holbrook, and you can probably find her in the Starview. I'd press her to reveal where the award's hidden. And if you're thinking of pulling the trigger on poor Miss Holbrook, remember that any gunfire is... Oh, and while you're at the gala, avoid the canapes. They're frozen.
Okay.
You're a guest to Captain Rokoff, right?
Welcome.
Captain Rokoff said you're allowed in any of the specific areas.
Between you and me, the best part of my job is...
Please remain in designated passenger areas at all times. Have a safe journey.
Hello. Are you a member of the society?
Here for business or pleasure?
I certainly hope they decide to hold all future society events aboard a Starliner.
So, what brings you aboard? Dombrowski is married to some poor woman that he constantly leaves behind in New Atlantis when he goes on his business trips. Besides what I already told you? Nice to have met you.
Quite a lovely Starliner. Nothing but the best for the society.
An open bar would have been... Larry has an A-level executive rating over at Galbank, which means... Enjoy the rest of the event.
That view is absolute. His behavior towards women is abominable. Don't forget to donate to the cause. The society chair has... I heard he uses Galbank's VIP suite on the Siren of the Stars. All. That's all then? Okay.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. I don't know why Larry's attending this event. He could care less about any planet, let alone the Earth. Well, that was boring.
Have you tried the
An open bar would have been nice.
Horrid. Was it?
He's been spending a lot of time with Claudius Wist. Quality time, if you catch my... Enjoy the rest of the event. Hello. Are you a member of the Society? Quite a lovely starlet. He's been spending a lot of time with Claudius Wist.
Oh,
well, that was boring.
That's the answer.
The society chair has really outdone herself this time.
I don't know if there's gonna be more. No?
So, what brings you aboard?
Yes, I'm extremely busy.
Yes, I am. Actually, I've been entrusted with the transfer of the award for the last 7 of its 9 years. Why do you ask? During my tenure? Certainly. There was an unfortunate incident where my predecessor attempted to... Needless to say, they'll be spending... Well, the Earth Savior Award is one of a kind. The Blue Diamonds alone. Since we can't produce a new award every year, it's instead... I supervise the transfer and make certain that there's ample security during... Forget it. I refuse to have a repeat of last year's fiasco, where the winner's name is safely sealed away with the award itself, inside the master safe located at the purser's office. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have much more important...
Talked around it. If you directly go for the information that you're looking for, then people know you want it. And then they want you to have it.
Please let me know if your voyage is unsatisfactory in any way. Welcome to the purser's office. An excellent question. My responsibilities include all of the... Honestly, I really enjoy the work. I get to meet people. Oh, absolutely. The safe is magnetically sealed and shielded with multiple layers of fully damage-resistant, vacuum-proof plate. In an unlikely event, our vessel is boarded and the threat detection alarm is triggered. The safe will be permanently sealed until it reaches port. In the even more unlikely event, this ship is destroyed. So, as you can imagine, your property will be completely secure until you decide to retrieve them from us. I've only seen it briefly myself, but unfortunately, the item is locked inside of our safe. Is there anything else I can ask? Please let me know if there's anything I can do to make your stay more comfortable.
How do I do this? That's the question.
Better to obey all posted safety and mustering instructions.
Must you continue these unwel... Probably in a few days. I don't want the award transfer to actually occur until we're safely in order. Of course, if I keep getting interrupted, the ceremony might never take... Not at all. I was assured that this particular ship was outfitted with the absolute... I am completely confident that Trident... Excuse me? And why in goodness name? And why in goodness name would I possibly agree to that ridiculous demand?
This would work. Man.
I hope I can trust you.
How is that helping?
You don't know what... Look, I'd like to help, but... I'd like to tell you. Believe me. Oh, just take the damn thing already. Listen, maybe you can keep this between us. If the award goes missing, there's no need for the insurance company to get involved.
Why? Why would she give it to him? She's in charge of one thing, and she literally just... let me do it.
Sorry. Okay, wait. Are you seriously... are you trying to pick me up?
Look, I appreciate the compliment, but I'm already seeing someone. And my partner doesn't like competition. He gets very jealous.
Who? Look, can... his wife? Oh, for the love of God. I told Larry to keep his big mouth shut, but did he listen? Look, I've been in this business for a long time, and I know how... What's it gonna take to make us both happy? If I give you dirt on that son of a bitch Dombrowski, well... That's true. You know more about me than... That's true. For... I'd love to see that man suffer. All right, you've made your point. You know, this whole thing really pisses me off. Larry and I had the perfect scheme worth thousands of credits all worked out, and then he goes and...
If you're angry at anybody, it should be yourself.
Judge me all you want, lady. At this point, if I'm...
How many credits are we talking about? I hate the guy so much. Why were you defending him a moment ago?
I didn't know who the hell you were. It's called playing it cool. Yeah. Larry got together with myself and this other guy, Gabriel. I doctored the transactions. Larry wiped them off the system. It was going well until I discovered Larry was cheating everyone. Oh, I know. At the same time, he was saying how much he loved me. He was stringing me along. I was going to confront him back on Jemison, but then he invited all expenses paid, first-class accommodations, the works. I wish I had some. Maybe you should try talking to Gabriel Vera. He should be... If he doesn't want to cooperate, just mention my name. Good luck. What do you think is... I'm using that gullible idiot to get what I want. Let's get one thing straight. Larry Dum...
I don't know. If he's broken the law, he should be punished.
Stoop to his level? That's impossible. Dombrowski is a piece of human. The plan's always not bad for... I wrote a computer algorithm that basically creates a random... Then the algorithm simply passes the go... The best part is that I also... So, on
much
paper,
talking.
it appears that all of the bank's I hope you heard Dombrowski. Nail his ass right to the wall.
I'll do one more fight. Watch some.
Don't you have somewhere better?
Where am I going? This way.
Here for business?
Hello. You. Oh, absolutely. I'm a firm believer that attending these types of events tends to absorb, but something tells me you're not. Well, I work for UC Security, meaning that I'm afraid I can't really help you. If you're... You mean specifically? We monitor all of the major megacorp finance. You're asking a lot of strange questions. To be honest, it might not be as glamorous an assignment. What is this all about? Claudia sent you, did she? Look, friend, I don't know if you're just a little drunk. Whatever you think you know about me.
You're a liar and an absolute...
Just in case you weren't aware, anything you try to report will boil down to your wording. And since I work for UC Security, what do you think people will believe?
I certainly hope it's
I'm sorry, but unless you're reporting a security situation, I couldn't get
Volkov was the first guy I talked to. I guess if I get
This is one
through like this segment of this like mission chain.
Captain Rokov is one of the most easygoing CEOs I've ever worked under. In fact,
Listen. Here's the answer. Not my better TV.
Ran in like a big circle.
Any complaints about your cruise should be directed to one of the staff.
I saw your little exchange with Vera. Keep that up and I guarantee that Empress. Which is why he's threatening you. We need hard evidence of risk. The problem is he's not gonna talk to you in public. We need to get... Maybe. But if something goes wrong, with all of these wealthy patrons aboard... Smart. If there's an emergency, standard practice is for all passengers to clear them. I think the best chance we have would be to tamper with the life support sensors. Manipulate a few controls, and you can fool the monitoring system into thinking there's a light. This is one of Trident's premier starliners, including triple redundancy life supports. Luckily for us, it will still trip an emergency in every...
Yes, exactly. We shouldn't go near that system.
You don't need to know anything about the system. All you need to do is access the maintenance area. One more thing. If Chief Engineer Sundin gives you any trouble, I prefer you use that as a last resort. But hey, what's the harm in losing a few credits when I'm... Anyway, I better start packing. Things are getting hot around here. On the surface, he's an upstanding citizen. Underneath, he's a greedy piece. Come to think of it, all passengers are instructed to immediately report to their cabins. Fortunately for us, all of the passenger cabin doors were open. This is normally to ensure the crew can check cabins quickly and without interference. But in our... There's access to the crew section that you can read. Chief Sundin should be there, wasting time at the station as usual. Once you're past Sundin, just look for the room marked Environment. Get back to it.
I've done this particular cruise run several times, and I can...
Don't forget to keep your Starview pass handy at all times, or you won't have access to the ballroom.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Oh man. Trying to do a good run through. We're gonna do a big piracy run through for New Game Plus.
Hold up. Wait a second. You're Captain Rock. Sorry to get in trouble.
Yeah, a little. A few of the text called this deck did that. Don't get me wrong, but quiet. I'm the Siren's chief engineer. Trident put me in charge of the entire deck team. Of course, this beauty is a cutting-edge piece of spacecraft design. Unfortunately, that means there's quite a bit of downtime. Oh, sorry, that... No, sorry. Trident regulations strictly prohibit anyone. Look, I'm not trying to be a jerk here, it's just... Oh, tell you what, I'm just... Maybe you can hold this for me? Whatever you do, don't break anything, or I'll be out of a job.
Have to throw all of them?
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Now I gotta get to the guy.
The Siren of the Stars is now in emergency status. Please remain calm and proceed to your cabin.
was wondering if you were the cause of the ship-wide... It's time you stop playing games and tell...
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide
You're working for Ikande's little anti-pirating outfit? So what? And even if I suddenly decided to stay loyal to the old UC... Don't act so surprised. You didn't really think I'd make a deal with Claudia or Dombrowski. If I've learned anything in my years at the corporate fraud... Claudia said that. That means my money's already gone. I'd love to see the bastard fry. But if I give you that information... Oh, I've got everything you're gonna need. We're talking a slate loaded with dates, account numbers, ID scans. It was my little insurance policy in case the shit hit the fan. At least I walk away with something. Here, with this slate and this recording to tie it all together, just remember that you promised to leave me out. I wasn't lying when I said I didn't know anything about your undercover work. If that's what you're trying. All I can tell you is that there's more than a few people at Mast who find... I mean, the UC is aware that the Crimson Fleet is a... Ikande's loaded with big picture ideas, but not a ton of evidence... Well, since Claudia has been spending time disgustingly close to Dombrowski. On the other hand, I've got very, very special plan. That's if you leave him alone.
The captain has declared a
Better tell
ship-wide
Dombrowski to run.
emergency.
Because if you don't
Please
tell him-
report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Okay. Go up, around. What up, boy? My God.
Well, well. I'm uncertain what you hope to accomplish here, but it appears we should wrap it. Excellent, excellent. So, first, it's clear that you've obtained insider knowledge of my arrangement to and second, I'm going to hypothesize that my compatriots are since we're speaking and I'm not at the reporting end of a bullet, this leads me to...
Is it really necessary for you to talk that way?
You may as well ask, is it necessary for the sun to set on Jemison, or for...
All passengers, may I have your attention, please?
I see.
Captain has declared a
That certainly
ship-wide
places a damper on our negotiations.
Please report to your cabins.
Perhaps I can
orderly
hasten my
fashion
diatribe to temper your violence-ridden contributions. In blunt terms, you have compromising materials about me in your possession. The only thing I have... I assume that's what you've been...
Oh, do get on with this. There's only so long I...
Well, I'm surprised you even posed that question. The last thing I'd want to do it. Oh, it was actually a rather easy... It's the only thing of significant value. It appears we've reached an accord. Wait, I'm sorry. Oh, of course I trust you'll understand if I ask for us to... Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to formulate how I'm going to...
Constellation has lost people before, but not like this.
gotta get back.
All passengers are being asked to return to their cabins at this time.
Well, looks like everything worked out. Jet, I wish you hadn't blown away the gambling debt at Sandino.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please?
I'm glad you feel that. Just remember to tell them. You know, I'm still wondering exactly what you need.
Cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
I usually have a nose for these things. Whatever the case may be, it's apparently worth risking your life for. Crix is legacy. I heard Delgado was spinning that yarn. But anyway, I suppose there's nothing stopping me from it. I owe you one. Don't worry, it's not an insult. It's a very old Russian word for come.
Tovarich. I skipped him actually saying it. So now I don't know how it's pronounced. It's really funny. Could just as easy be like Tovarich or Tovarich. Damn right you do.
Nonsense. If there's one universal constant you can depend on, it's that Yevgeny Volkov always makes good on it. Well, I suppose this is where we part company. Hopefully the next time.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency.
I understand.
Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
That's the cockpit of this ship? Wow. Gotta find a way to go down. Doesn't really go down, does it? Like connect to like a lower thing. Wish my arrows were working. You guys are also confined to quarters, huh?
I need to pack up and get out of here. What is it now?
This goes down. Some work. The mantis gear. I'm gonna end it there.
And complete.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like things.
Enjoy your stay in New Atlanta.
Subscribe if you like it. Blah, blah, blah.